Good morning and welcome to Sports at Sunrise, where you get your daily sports opinions. I am Caleb. He is Geek.
Hello.
Geek, how are you on this fine afternoon?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Just tired. Just tired.
Tired?
Yeah. Eepy.
What you tired about?
I don't know. Um, we'll
Okay.
go basketball, baseball, football. Probably because football actually has shit for once and it's awesome.
Sure.
Basketball. We're not going to talk games. Who gives a fuck? So I'll double check that no one had some insane performance. But only three teams qualified for the statistic Phil Jackson has of who the real title contenders are. He calls
Oh,
it
what's that?
he calls it 40-20 or 50-20 it might be.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, it's 40. 40 wins before you hit 20 losses. So far, only three teams hit that mark. One more team still can. But that team now has to win the next two games. Trying to just check if there's a ridiculous performance what they're talking about. The teams are the Pistons, Spurs, and Thunder who have hit it. The Celtics are still alive but have to win two straight. Anything tonight so far?
I don't think any of those teams are real title contenders.
Really?
I'm just being a shed. But, I don't know. I don't think the Spurs are there yet. I really
I
don't
agree
think the
there.
Pistons are there yet.
I think the
The
Pistons.
Thunder, I just don't. The Thunder are great, but I don't think they're this, unbeatable
No,
force.
no. I do think the Pistons are there. I don't think that. I think they would have if they're gonna hit a wall. It's in the finals, just because of inexperience. I do think the brand of basketball they play is gonna
I
help
think
them.
the Cavs are I think the Cavs are a really, really good team,
I I don't
especially
trust the
now
Cavs.
with that guy. I trust them
I
more now than I have the last 2 years.
I think it's the Celtics,
That's fair too,
especially since there's a good chance they
especially
get
if that
Tatum
one guy
back.
comes back.
They get Tatum back. It's hard to bet against them. I think New York's as alive as ever right now. Captain. Hey, what?
What?
So you don't live on Nick's TikTok like I have at one point.
No.
So Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson are best friends to the point they have a podcast together. Jalen Brunson got named captain on the Knicks. And the third guy,
Uh-huh.
who's the non NBA player, is like, "Oh, Jalen, one more thing," and you can just hear Josh Hart just as hard as he could on his head, "Captain!" Oh no, those two. Um,
Crazy. Okay.
when they won the NBA Cup and Jalen Brunson was the MVP, as he's getting handed the trophy, Josh Hart kind of stuck his thumb up and put it you know where to mess with him. Which led to the reporter asking a question
Right.
the next day, and he's like, "I have to say, but I gotta give Josh Hart a lot of credit." The reporter not skipping a beat. Would you give him a thumbs up? And Jalen Brunson wanted to hate so much, but he couldn't stop laughing. Hey man, the Knicks are a fun team. If only they didn't have cats, so they'd have five fun starters.
Whoa. Cat's fun, you fucker. And then I don't know, in the West, I think there are yeah, like 7 or 8 teams that you can kind of trust. Look, when the playoffs come around, there are teams with guys I'm not picking against. Do not tell me you think the Rockets are one of the 3 teams that are actual contenders,
I won't tell you I'll think it.
because that's stupid. KD's never been clutch enough to win without Steph, so he's not going to be now.
I do think the three
Because let me
teams.
tell you, the Rockets don't have a Steph.
I do think the three teams are OKC, Houston, and Denver, but each have their flaws.
The Wolves are going to beat all three of them.
Now, do you know why I don't trust the Wolves?
Why?
And you have said this yourself, is why you don't know how far the Wolves will go. On any given night, they could have a 50% shooting night. At the same point, they could go 20% the next night. Their point guard play is horrendous when it's not Ant just running the point. Mike Conley is not a point guard in the NBA anymore. He don't got that in him.
Luckily, he's not playing anymore, at least much. So that's nice.
But the Wolves, I trust as much as they can so easily go on a streak of just not being able to win a game, as much as they can go on a 10-game.
That's fair.
Like the game they won tonight, they got away with a 31 3-point percentage. That's why I can't trust them. I trust Ant. I trust Julius Randle to be a number 2 on your team, on an option, even though tonight he went 1 for 10. I trust Naz Reid as a 6-man. I don't trust...
That's why we got Jaden McDaniels.
I trust Jaden McDaniels on the offense sometimes. Depends on the night. But
I only really trust him on defense. He's a great defender.
Only one guy I trust every night on this team offensively.
Fair.
Because Julius Randle will have those nights often where he just can't make a shot. Ant at least will just go dunk on somebody if he can't make a shot.
That's true.
But, like, I think the Spurs are just too fresh.
Then, like, I can't count out the Lakers because their top 3 are so good.
The issue I have with the Lakers is the top 3 is so good, but after that, yeah.
I mean, it depends, right? If you can get a decent run, like, Ayton can be good. He can be. If he wakes up and decides he wants to basketball. He doesn't always do that.
I stand by the fact Ayton's a situation player. Not a certain situations you play him.
Yeah.
He needs to be in the right situation for him to be who he is. And that's just not with the Lakers. It was with the Suns for a while.
He's been good at moments, but...
Yes, because he's really good at basketball. It's just he's never been in a situation where it's... He's never been in a Philly situation where they're going to play through him.
That's fair, but...
He's always...
He's genuinely just one of those guys, though, where it depends on how he wakes up. Because some days he wakes up and just decides basketball's for suckers. And it would probably be better for the Lakers if he'd just tell them when those days were so they didn't play him. Because on those days, Jackson Hayes is a better player.
But, like
yesterday. Like, yesterday, Jackson Hayes was just a better player. He just was. But, like... The thing, though, is, like, we saw Luka carry a team to the finals alone. Now he's got LeBron and Reeves.
He had Kyrie with him.
Like, did Kyrie got hurt?
No.
Am I on drugs?
Kyrie was there
the
next season. Because Ant wanted to go Kyrie. Do you not remember that interview? Ant said he wants Kyrie. And a lot of guys went on Twitter like, no, you don't. Trust me. And Kyrie went on to just kill him. And
oh, no. Kyrie was there. What the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah, I
forgot about that.
Yeah, Kyrie was...
I thought Kyrie was hurt.
No, Kyrie... That was like the only time they were both healthy in the playoffs.
Fair.
Like,
no, you're 100% right. That's my bad.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it.
I think I'm just used to Kyrie always being hurt at every important moment.
And no, it was the only time he's been able to play through every playoff series for them. And they were really good because of it.
Mm-hmm. But, like, genuinely, it's hard to bet against Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. Like, yes, they can get... That's, I think, my thing, is this idea that there's only these 3 title contenders when I can point at 12 teams.
So I can see...
If they just have it all together. Like, I don't like this idea that there's only these 3 title contenders, because I think in the West, I think I can name, maybe 7 teams
No.
that could beat the Thunder in a 7-game series. I just think I could. Now, will they? Probably not. Could they? Could the Lakers beat the Thunder in a 7-game series? Absolutely. Absolutely, they could. Obviously, the Spurs can. I don't think they've lost to the Thunder yet.
They did. No, but here's the thing. I think this is a playoffs where all 8 seeds in the West, assuming it is the 8, I am assuming it's going to end up being, of
Which is
Phoenix
Suns
and
Warriors at the end, or
depends if Steph's healthy and when he gets healthy. If they get Steph for the
that's what I was
play-in,
going to say.
look, even in any combination of Suns Warriors, Suns Clippers, Warriors Clippers,
Yeah.
any of those combinations, the Portland Trailblazers are the only team I do not think that could beat one of these teams in a 7-game series.
100%. 100%.
Like, that is the only team.
Thing. With the Clippers, if Kawhi and Garland are healthy,
They can beat anybody. I don't give a fuck.
If
I
with
watched
the
what
Warriors,
Kawhi
I don't
would.
care who else is on the roster.
Steph Curry can beat you.
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying. Yeah.
I have watched too much.
If Steph Curry's healthy.
I've watched too much Kawhi Leonard playoff basketball to say, on any given night, that man is not going to put 50 on my dome and will the Clippers. I watched it last year. I watched it last year where Kawhi had like 20 points entering the fourth quarter and ended with 45. And it was the same fucking move every time. And no matter if there was two people, one person, the whole team, he would get there. Midi! Nope. Just would go in.
Yep.
It's...
Yeah,
Kawhi
like, genuinely,
Leonard.
I want the Clippers more than the Trailblazers because of that.
I don't want the Clippers to make it because of Kawhi. Kawhi is... People forget how good Kawhi Leonard is at times. People
it also
like,
doesn't help, like especially if your favorite team, who gets to guard Kawhi, because there are guys who can make life harder for a guy like Kawhi.
Yes.
The Nuggets don't really have
Aaron
that.
Gordon.
Aaron Gordon maybe, but
has to get healthy.
Aaron Gordon's not.
Aaron Gordon has to get healthy
and
first.
The speed thing is a problem also.
Aaron Gordon's a lot faster than you think.
No, I know that, but Kawhi's different.
Look,
Aaron Gordon's just big.
I'm not going to tell you.
And I'm not saying that as a bad thing.
Kawhi Leonard is not real. I refuse to believe he is real. I am on team he is a robot who just gets oil changes often. And that's why he misses
Too often
games.
sometimes.
That's why he misses games.
Yeah.
His oil change is done wrong. Because that man, there's no way that man is a real human. He is.
Then, like in the East, I do think there's only like 4 teams I really believe in.
Well, the East is tough with
Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs. That's maybe Sixers because of Embiid, but I don't really think so.
I get stuck with the East. Is Franz Wagner with the Magic and healthy? Because that's a big piece of the Magic. What Charlotte Hornets team are we getting? Authentically is a question that has to be asked now.
That's fair.
Because they are still, since All-Star break... No, even since the start of the new year, like the second most efficient team in basketball. Like, is Giannis back with the Bucks? And do the Bucks get in? Like, yeah, they've won the last 3. Lost close to the Cavs, Rockets. They're playing really good basketball right now.
Yeah.
The Hornets team we get does matter to me. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd be saying. I never thought I would genuinely be hyping up the Charlotte Hornets in the great 2026 for the playoffs. Like, yeah. This is not teams I trust in the East. I do trust the Pistons. I know you don't.
Fair.
I trust Cade Cunningham.
In my brain, at least, just feels early.
See, I get that. They're also just playing bad boy style basketball. They want to beat you up, and I think that's gonna work really well for you in a 7-game series, because you're gonna be playing this night in, night out.
I don't know. because as of like literally right now, I think they just lost to the Cavs without the Cavs' best player.
Just go.
Actually, without the Cavs' two best players. Yeah, it's over. They just lost to the Cavs. No Donovan Mitchell.
That happens in
no
basketball.
James Harden.
That happens in basketball.
I don't care.
The Nuggets won
If
the
we're
game
talking
with
about a
7 players.
if we're talking about a 7-game series,
Yeah, if we're talking about a 7-game series, Duncan Robinson is not shooting 2 for 7 from 3 every night.
he might. He's Duncan Robinson.
We're not. The Pistons are not going to shoot 23%.
Do you not
from
remember
three
playoff Duncan Robinson?
Yes, I do, because we played him in the playoffs. He was fucking horrifying. The title run.
That's fair, actually.
That man did not miss. I did not like
year.
him. That year he was... The year he got paid for what he is does in basketball. What is his playoffs 3-point percentage?
Because in my brain, outside of that year, it's really bad, but maybe I'm wrong.
He's a 40% 3-point shooter in the playoffs. That one year was just his bad year.
Not bad.
The next
Gotcha.
year he went 30%.
Well,
It's
his
not
last
great.
2 years weren't too great, but... Or his last 2 playoff years weren't too great.
But he also...
That one year was really bad.
Yeah, let me look at what happened last. Did he just have one game where they had him chuck up a lot and he missed, maybe?
He had 4... No.
This game 4.
He had 4 games.
Game 4 last year, he just couldn't hit one. But the entire Heat team couldn't make a shot. That entire series they couldn't make... Yeah, that last game, they scored 83 points in the playoff game.
Fair. Well, we have talked more about
Yeah, we went a lot longer with
this than
basketball.
we expected. Let's move
Baseball,
on.
go.
Oh, baseball, go. I'm supposed to know this.
You have one job.
I wasn't paying attention. Well, okay. We're not talking baseball. We're just talking the Rockies, basically. Which we have 2 spring training games that give us stock ups and stock downs. I'm getting a little worried, Caleb.
Other stocks coming up.
Outside of Zach Agnos, the Rockies bullpen looks really bad. Like, disastrously bad. Which is crazy because the rest of the Rockies have looked really good. But like Juan Mejia looked bad today. He's the big one and the one of the likely guys to make the opening day roster. Victor Vodnik has looked really bad. Halverson hasn't looked great. Let's see. How'd we do yesterday against the Giants? It was Jimmy Herget looks fine, but like he's been in like starter conversations. Brennan Bernardino has been okay, but the arms that are supposed to be our big bullpen arms don't look good. Outside of that, though, the stock ups then were Charlie Condon, who continues to be great. So the Rockies' top prospect, who's looking like he's going to be around, has been going off. He had another multi-hit game, another home run against the Giants. So that's good. Condon looks good. TJ Rumfield, who got brought in to compete with him for the first base spot, also looks really good, which is intriguing. Because what do you do there? I guess you got to hope one of them cools off, because that's a tough decision. Kyle Karros is looking good. Cole Carrig is looking really good, which is tough because our outfield is stacked. Because Jake McCarthy, Brenton Doyle, Jordan Beck, and Mickey Moniak are making the roster. So you have one other outfield spot to go between Zach Veen, Cole Carrig, and I think there's one other guy who's playing really well. And right now, I think you got to give that to Zach Veen because he hit yet another walk-off home run yesterday. So Zach Veen stock up, which is good. And Ezekiel Tovar has not looked great this spring, which is not ideal. Our best player isn't best playering. That's a problem. Hunter Goodman looks good, though. The Rockies also are the second best team in all of baseball in spring training so far, only being worse than the Dodgers.
That tells you how
So the Rockies will be playing baseball in October.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah,
We will be playing in October. From 110 or more. How many losses did we have last year?
a lot. More than I can count.
You can't count to. Hold on. Google sucks. You can't count to 119.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 92.
No, but from 43 wins to 90 wins, watch. We're gonna more than double. Just you watch. Actually, with the way Zach Veen looks, maybe we will. If Zach Veen and Charlie Condon can come in and play the way they're playing in spring training and play up to the potential that they've supposed to have had, where they're like top 10 prospects. Hold on. This might get crazy. Which also means we then need to like trade Mickey Moniak, which is sad, but got to clear room for Zach Veen.
Facts.
You got to do it sometimes. Or as they keep calling him, Jacked Veen, which is very funny.
Yeah.
What you know about Jacked Veen?
Just tough. It's just baseball. And Zach Veen's going to be him. Promising.
Zach Veen is the GOAT, for sure. You hope. All right, that's at least as far... Oh, wait. I didn't double check if there been any weird signings in baseball. No, the Pirates do have a 19-year-old Connor Griffin who kind of looks like he's going to make the opening day roster as a 19-year-old, which is crazy. But he's seeming like a superstar. He's been awesome.
Hey, Geek, by the way, the Pistons are now up 4.
How? That's not...
It
what?
went to overtime.
How? There were 4 seconds left.
Let me tell you. You go find it. They fouled on a 3-pointer. The Cavs
Oh, you
fouled
can't
on
do
a
that.
3-point shooter and made all 3.
Well, you just can't be doing that.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, Connor Griffin's been awesome. Chris Sale and the Braves got an extension done, so he'll remain in Atlanta next year, and then has a club option for 2028. So Chris Sale is probably going to retire as a Brave. Let's see, anything else? Nope, that looks it for baseball.
Football. We'll start with the franchise pay cuts have been released. So what players who get tagged would make. Did you see this?
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
Quarterbacks, if you tag a quarterback, effectively it's 44 mil.
Fun.
Running back is 14.3 mil. Receiver 27.3 mil. Tight end is 15 mil. Offensive lineman is 25.7 mil. DN 24.4. D tackle 27.1 mil. Linebackers about 26.8. Corners 21.1. Safety 21. And kickers and punters
No.
about 6-7 mil. What?
No.
Yes. I hate people saying 6-7, but I will say it.
No.
No, but it only mentioned because George Pickens did get tagged this offseason, but everyone knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Now, you want to talk about the trade?
Sure. What is it? Jermaine Johnson for Tavondre Sweat, straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Hey, Jets, maybe trading away your nose tackle, who is one of the best in the league, maybe that was a mistake, huh?
Maybe. Doesn't help you. In the slightest.
So now you have to give up one of your edge rushers, which you already didn't have the best of them. Go get a much worse nose tackle.
So
Good job.
From talking to a Titans fan, this is very much a scheme trade. Last time Jermaine Johnson and Saleh were together, Jermaine Johnson was really good. He doesn't work well in Glenn's scheme. Javonte Sweat doesn't work well in Saleh's scheme. He'll work good in Glenn's scheme.
Fun.
I do have some Broncos free agency things. The expectation is Riley Moss to
Broncos.
The expectation is Riley Moss to be traded.
Fun.
And Jaquan McMillan has a second round tender on him.
Interesting.
I love it.
No, you don't.
Yes, you know why?
Why?
No one's going to give up a second round pick to get him.
Why not?
Would you want the Vikings to give up a second round pick for Jaquan McMillan?
The Vikings, no. Because he wouldn't be good in our scheme. But I don't know. How many would teams with multiple second round picks? Are there any?
I don't know. You think I... Yes, I memorized what every team has second round.
Yeah, why not?
The Jets might.
Probably.
Um,
No, I did. No website wants to tell me anything, so no, I guess. Outside of that, I do know there's a couple other things, like Anthony Richardson has been granted permission to seek a trade.
Raider.
I don't know. I think they're still going after Malik. I have been trying to figure it out. I think probably he's a Ram.
I would love him to be a Ram.
Like, I also keep seeing, I think there's a decent shot he's a Viking, but I also don't.
That's not a
He doesn't fit what they're trying to do.
Max Jones is going to be a Viking.
No.
Yes.
I don't think they're trading for anyone.
He's a free agent.
No, he's not.
Did someone lie to me then?
Yes.
I hate liars.
I'm like 100% positive. Because all I've seen are how we need to give up a second round pick for Mac Jones. Yeah, no, he's not going to be a free agent. He's under contract for this season. He signed a 2-year deal last year.
I hate that.
So, no. And the Vikings aren't going to trade away assets for a guy who's probably going to end up as the backup anyways.
I agree. I was told he was a free agent. That's why.
Or if they're going to I genuinely think if the Vikings are giving up real assets, it's going to be to trade for a big name quarterback. Outside of that, you're signing a Kirk Cousins, you're signing a Kyler Murray, you're signing a Derek Carr. You have to trade. I don't know what's going on with Derek Carr. They might just cut him. It's the same cap. Because dead cap hit is a dead cap hit, whether you trade him or cut him.
Is there any news on Derek Carr even?
There's the Vikings promoted a former Raiders guy within their offensive staff, so people are like, that's a sign for Derek Carr.
No, it's not.
I'm not even kidding. That is currently a thing going on Twitter.
I do think could not come back.
The bigger note, though, is Carson Wentz is expected to be back with the Vikings, but Minnesota's also expected to add another QB as well, which means Brosmer's out. Kevin O'Connell does not want that man in his QB room. Because Carson Wentz is going to be QB3, and the like who you save for if it gets bad. Then you're going to have JJ, and then you're going to have Kyler, Kirk, Derek Carr. Andy Dalton apparently is on the block.
Shocker.
Oh, and the other big buyout candidate, because the Raiders might just cut him, Geno. I think out of all the names I've listed, Kyler Murray's the most fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how well he actually works in this scheme. If you can get Geno back to playing well, his play style perfectly matches with Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's fun.
You want to talk some NFLPA?
Sure, yeah. This always goes good for me, so yes.
Yeah, I feel really good too. The NFL ownerships from the NFLPA report cards are out. Isn't this the last year they're coming out to?
Yeah, because the owners cry. They're little babies.
The 4 teams that received. Know what? Fuck it. The 7 teams I believe received below a B minus. The Chiefs at a C plus, Browns at a C, Titans at a C. Only one of those teams is surprising. With the Chiefs.
I don't think it is. They don't take care of their facilities are old. That like a lot of things aren't great, and I've never heard good things about their ownership.
I haven't heard shit about the ownership group. Bengals at a D plus, Bucks at a D, Steelers at a D minus, and the Cardinals at an F. Do you know the 4 teams that received an A plus?
No.
I want to try to take a stab at it.
Is this overall or just
Overall.
So I think the Dolphins, because they're always up there.
Dolphins I just named them as on the bottoms. No, I did not.
What am I talking?
I'm stupid.
I was like, no, you didn't.
Never mind.
They're always one
no,
of the tops.
No, Dolphins got an A. They just got an A.
Okay. I was gonna say they're always near the top.
A lot of teams got A. A lot of teams got an A.
Because ESPN says the Dolphins finished ranked first in the overall annual report cards. So something's off.
The reported one is also an ESPN reported that Ari retweeted. That Ari posted.
Okay, I'm going to go... Well, okay. The Vikings are probably one of them?
Vikings are one of the 4.
I don't know. You're bringing it up. Is Denver one of them? I don't think so.
Yeah. The Petty Group is awesome.
Denver's one of them.
The only bad grade they got is the locker rooms because they aren't going to redo them because of the new stadium.
Who else has got to be up there then? Overall, who has new facility? Are the Raiders somehow up there now?
Raiders are an A.
Okay. Is Washington somehow up there now, even though their facilities still suck?
Is an A plus.
And then who's last? The Rams, maybe?
No, AFC team.
Oh. AFC team. Good facilities, good ownership, right? Good facilities, good owners, you'd say? What do you think? Give me some thoughts on what you think of this team.
I am a little surprised that they are up here. Because to my knowledge, they haven't updated their facilities recently. And I don't know if the owners are... And the only experience I have seen with the owner is he's a mess.
Is it the Ravens?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
That's what I said. I can't think of them updating the facilities.
So was this overall or was this ownership?
NFL ownership grades from the NFLPA.
Okay, that's just ownership, not like overall. Because overall includes all the other things. That's why I was so confused. Because I was trying to think of like facilities and all of the things. Because yeah, the only 2 head coaches who got A pluses are. Do you know? Have you seen it?
I can make a guess.
I promise you're not getting one of them. I'll give you 31 guesses.
McVay. Is McVay an A plus? That's figured. See, I'm gonna throw it out there because it feels like the one least likely because of somebody, Max Crosby, existing. Did Pale end up at an A plus? Did PD? No.
No, Pete Carroll actually finished at the bottom. As well as Jim Harbaugh. He was very low. C plus for Jim Harbaugh. Both of the Giants coaches were a C. Stefanski was the bottom at a C minus.
Is it Glenn?
No.
No.
Aaron Glenn finished with an A grade.
I bet his team liked him.
Right.
They just couldn't win. And it wasn't even fully his fault.
Oh, to round out the bottom 5 technically includes Matt LaFleur and both Titans head coaches.
Where did Sean Payton end up by chance?
Sean Payton.
Middle of the pack?
Middle of the bottom, technically.
Oh.
So you got A plus, A, and A minus through most of the league. Sean Payton ended up with a B right next to Todd Bowles, Mike McDaniel, and John Harbaugh.
That's not great company.
But honestly, let's be real, that sounds about right. The B pluses were Raheem Morris and Jonathan Gannon.
So here's what I'm gonna say. The reason it's not O'Connell, who's the other top. No. It's not gonna be Ben Johnson.
No.
It's not gonna be Vrabel. Vrabel's too obvious.
Nope.
Trying to work through head coaches now. Why can I not think of the dude's name in Dallas? It's not going to be him.
Schottenheimer.
It's definitely not Sirianni.
No, but Sirianni is a grade. He gets the same grade as Vrabel, KOC, and Mike Tomlin, since I started saying it.
Yeah, I didn't think Tomlin would be there.
And Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn is also an A.
Oh, it's not going to be Shanahan. Is it Shanahan?
No.
I was going to say.
It's not obvious, so no.
I know, that's the way you looked.
Look, you got to think of...
I know. I'm just trying to roll through. Like, Dan Campbell's too obvious. Who else fucking sucked this year? It's not
somebody majorly that you're not figuring out, which is really funny.
Browns.
They almost beat your team.
You just confused me because I thought I got it, then you said that. Now I'm very confused again. It's about to say Zach Taylor.
No.
And then you said that, and I'm like, no. Almost beat us.
Uh-huh.
They beat us. Is it McDermott?
No. Weirdly, I don't see his name on here. Where the fuck is... Oh, Sean McDermott is an A-.
Who else nearly beat us?
It was a game in November that went to overtime. Featured maybe the best catch of the year. From a guy you would not expect to have catch of the year.
Holy... So, I want to know. I did think about Dan fucking Quinn. And I'm like, there's no fucking chance it's Dan fucking Quinn.
Dan Quinn is your only other A-plus coach.
I literally thought Commander... Like, I looked at that whole division. I'm like, no, it's not going to be Dan Quinn. I'm not even... Crazy.
Yeah. Dan Quinn rated higher than Mike McDonald, Andy Reid, Ben Johnson, Dan Campbell, Mike Vrabel, KOC. That's tough.
Guess it also tracks in a sense. Because that team never gave up on him. Even though they had a million chances to.
That's true.
Do you want to talk Combine today still, or do you want to just save that for Sunday night?
I mean, honestly, let's save it for Sunday night in case nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then that way we can also see the rest.
Yeah, I have more. That's why I'm... Anyways, that does it here at Sports at Sunrise. We hope you have an outstanding day, and bye!